Wonderful. Thank you. So I love it. Those of you that are here on YouTube as well as Zoom, please write and chat where you're coming in from. We got Vermont, Stephen. Hi, Stephen. Thanks for being here. Ronnie from Bluegrass Hills of Kentucky. All right. We're not too far. I'm in Arkansas. Hi, Cynthia. Ohio Lake, Erie. All right. Let's begin the recording. Berkeley Springs, West Virginia. Such a beautiful place. Karen in Sedona. All right. Perfect. Nice connection of energies to the lands here. Margaret in Wiltshire, England. North Carolina. All right. Beautiful. Just feeling the grid. Crystalline energy in Oregon. Michelle. Hot Springs. Hi, Michelle. Gordon Hudson, more Oregon, perfection. All right. Hi from Norway. All right. We got a beautiful connection of energies around the world. Yay. So I'm going to start the recording. Welcome to our light code transmission through this full moon, partial lunar eclipse that's happening. That's also just a reflection of all the consciousness shifts that are happening through us and on this planet and beyond at this time. So we're going to be here for a bit of maybe an hour, a bit more. I'm going to share a bit and then we'll go through the transmission, and then I'm going to be sharing some announcements with you. But as always, let's begin with a short grounding, presencing, coherent resonance meditation so that our whole experience can be done from a place of centered presence. So let's take a breath in. As we take a breath in, maybe take a sigh out. Maybe there's been a lot of movement in your day or a lot of energy. Yeah, maybe you need to move your body a little bit to welcome your presence, your awareness here into this space. And as you breathe, you're starting to welcome yourself home to your body, to your space, to your experience of here and now. Being attentive to your breath, feeling it gently coming in and going out. Noticing where your breath is in your body right now. Is it shallow? Is it deep? And just noticing. If you wish to, invite it to become more deep into your body, just inviting it to go deeper into your belly, letting it fill your whole body, just noticing where you can invite it into to maybe loosen up some tension, some holding. Maybe where there's energy already flowing and you're inviting with your breath that energy to flow through and circulate through your body. As you just welcome, invite, continuing to invite your presence here to this moment now. From anywhere it's been before this moment, and from anywhere you may be thinking about for after this moment. Breathing in pure crystalline light, a presence of awareness, of connection, of welcoming yourself to this moment now. And as you bring yourself into this present moment, give yourself a space of welcoming any and all cords that are in your body and your energy and your experience to gently release from your physical body, from your energy body. Sending any and all energy to source or to anywhere it needs to go in its highest alignment. Bringing a pure crystalline golden white light around your body. Through your body. Breathing in this pure golden crystalline light through your body. Be here, be now, breathing into your heart in the center of your body. So that you may feel a clear light flowing from above your head and inviting, imagining, visualizing a pure crystalline light from above your head flowing through the center of your body, through the center of your head, the center of your chest, the center of your torso, all the way down through your root, down through the floor and into the earth, flowing into the pure crystalline heart of Mother Earth and her highest frequency in this moment now. Feeling your feet and your hands. Feeling your feet and your hands. Inviting that pure crystalline energy to flow through your whole body. Merging with the light at the core of every cell of your body. The light that you are, pure and whole. The light that you are, pure and whole. The light that you are, pure and whole. Breathing into your heart and all the lands that we're upon, welcoming this light to flow through fluidly, creatively, allowing all of our higher selves, our souls, our oversouls, and any and all guides to be present in their highest awareness, intention, connection to each one of us individually and collectively. Breathing through your heart, and in this moment, we're placing a beautiful crystalline ball of light in the center of our circle. If you have any intentions for yourself, state them in the I am, place them in the center of the pure crystalline light to be amplified, supported, held throughout this time here together today. You can speak them with your voice out loud into the space, or just intend them through your heart. Good, thank you. Yes, thank you. Beautiful. Taking a breath in, releasing any and all cords to those intentions, offering them up to the purest, highest good of source of yourself. Breathing into this moment of your body, of your space. Good. All right. So breathing into your feet again, breathing into a core centered space of yourself that feels a good centered core place of focus and presence for this moment. So that when you open your eyes, you can open your eyes to this space, this moment, this now. Thank you, thank you, thank you for being here, welcoming you into this moment, welcoming you into this pure crystalline center of light and creation. Yes, just feeling the purity and the beauty of your intentions and your experience that you're bringing into this moment now. So thank you. I appreciate you. And just really also feeling the strength of the lands that we're upon and the connection through all that's aligning in this moment through our experience here. So, wow, what a moment, right? What a moment. I'd love to hear in chat if you want to share any of your intentions. If you want to share in chat, either on Zoom or YouTube, please share your intentions if you want to, and or just any words of what you've been experiencing through this weekend, through this full moon eclipse today. I know it's been like a progression of energy. For me, it was just like a real, like last week, I was just vibrating and just feeling this pulse of energy just moving so powerfully to uplift and elevate my consciousness, my body, my being, so that I could really engage with this new frequency that's coming through, as well as shake up and be aware of anything that is no longer needed for me to put my attention into in any way that defines me. And so this is what we get to explore today. What are those frequencies that are really coming alive for you, in which you're shifting your identity, shifting how you define yourself, shifting how you're moving, breathing, feeling, choosing to create your focus right now, so that this can be, an elevation of energy for you, and to solidify another new foundation, right? Over the years, as we've been connecting and working with this whole identity piece, we keep, bringing in a new foundation, landing into a new foundation of presence, of consciousness. And this morning in meditation, there was just a big shakeup, and I had it last night too, like, whoo, just felt all this energy just wanting to really just be transmuted and released from my body. And then just watching the collective also shifting these programs of limitation on any level, whether it's with self-worth, success, abundance, whatever it is, getting to know ourselves better, really stepping into our voices we've been working on, really connecting into these places, that the fundamental foundation of limitation itself and what has been overlaid on this planet and on our beings is starting to transmute and shift, so that we can really step into, be upon the pure crystalline consciousness of our presence, of the light that we are inherently. And so, when I got the invitation to do this light code transmission, it was like, okay, I'm feeling the vibration, the frequency, but exactly it's going to be, I don't know, besides really tapping into this overarching source knowing of ourself that's really coming alive through the cells of our body, through the earth, through source. And so that we can really anchor in this timeline of where we're shifting these cycles. Right? We're shifting these cycles of maybe what we've been patterning and spiraling over lifetimes, right? And so we get to unwind today and recalibrate. And so what's really fascinating, as I've been listening to multiple people in their astrology recently, just to understand this eclipse myself, right? To understand what I'm feeling and knowing, is that right now, you know, the moon being in Pisces and this Pisces Virgo connection of north and south node of how this operates during the lunar eclipses is that it's always a north node, south node conjunct, you know, presence. And whenever we're in that space, we also have the north and south nodes of our chart, and we're always moving towards, you know, something new and different. And it's really interesting because for me right now, it's actually in the nodes of my north and south node of Pisces Virgo. So I'm always moving towards Virgo. I'm always moving towards, because I've done the intuition. I got that down, right? For those you know who know me and we've been in my space, like that's pretty sharp. And so this lifetime, I've been really working with being, you know, detail oriented and really getting into the specifics and the, you know, being able, that depth of caring for the benefit of all, and the service and the you know, the perfect, you know, not being perfect, but recognizing when we look at the exalted form of Virgo, the perfection of life itself. And so for me, it's, you know, for me, it may be a little more pronounced, and for those of you who have that north and south node in your chart too. But what was really fascinating for me was when I heard that this specific alignment, as the eclipses always go in cycles. Some years have more eclipses than others, but they always go in cycles. And this specific one is connected to an alignment 19 years ago. So as we cycle, right, and spiral through our life and time, you know, as the astrology clocks it for us, this is an opportunity to reflect what was going on 19 years ago for you that might be a part of the cycles that you're shifting right now. And if you want to put that in chat, you can go ahead and put that in chat just as an opportunity to reflect upon, like, ooh, what growth have you gone through in the past 19 years? Who were you then and who are you choosing to be now? And maybe if there's some foundational pieces that you were still carrying from those experiences that you get to today, say, cycle shift, right? Flip the switch, time to do something new, time to shift into the pure light code that is coming alive in you in this time, to really embody and anchor the perfection that you are in whatever space that is, whatever's available today, right? Whatever's available. So hi, Evie in Dublin. Yes, I want to read some of your comments here. Yes, so much magnificence and magic, deep grounding as well. Indeed. Yeah. Ronnie, intense interactions with family members this past weekend. Yeah, I was noticing that there was like extremes going on. Like I could see the extremes of emotions moving through, which happens during a full moon anyways, but it was more pronounced this weekend. I was noticing it was like, whoa, could really feel how it could be easy, right, to slip into a more pronounced way of expressing oneself through emotions. Yeah, Ray, I'm releasing old patterns of hiding, resentment, and self-abandonment, so I give space to cultivating a direct, intimate connection with my higher self and oversoul to live fully from there. Yes, 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 and so it is. Carol, yes, being encouraged to let go of those energies that are not me and not mine, and to focus on those that are me, that I love. Yes, that you love. I love that you put that in there as a part of that, that the part of you that you're wanting to embody and be, the true you. And I know that's a theme, you know, is that you love it. You love yourself. Yeah, Evie, very eventful. Time is picking up speed, big changes at the moment, more and bigger ahead. Yes. I see what was alive last eclipse season that is now with ease and grace complete or just gaining momentum. Beautiful. Nice to be aware of that. Evie, need for protectors and guardians, ready to listen now. Stephen, letting go of the very old. Indeed, we are letting go of very old. And that's even the planets, you know, and the way that we relate to the planets, and even maybe the limitation of the astrology as we know it now, you know, the limitation of the 12 when there's actually more, you know, the limitation, so we can unwind how we're, relating to our reality, so that we can have the more open, organic consciousness of ourself, the more open, organic consciousness of the wholeness of our cosmos, of this unity consciousness, so that we can, shift from the limitations of reality into whatever we're here to express, through that source, direct source soul connection. Yeah. Evie, doing daily exercise, stay centered, nurture inner peace. Yes. Ray, haha, I'm moving from Virgo to Pisces. That's great. I love it. Perfect. Yes. Opening up your intuition, your sensitivity. Yeah. To life in a powerful way. Yeah, grounded. Yeah, Gordon, saying heartfelt goodbyes to all the old identities, intending to clear space for the new, feeling at ease with powerful energies, body feeling younger. Ray, 2006. Thank you for putting the exact year in. Yeah, seems like we were at the apex of 26,000 year cycle. I started my nurse education back then, Monica. Yeah. Okay. Wow. So many of you sharing in here. I moved country in 2006, changed profession, became a stepmom to 4 children. Woo! All right. All right, I'm going to just read a couple more and I want to check YouTube. So I just want to see where everyone is. Gordon, revisiting relationships with my daughter, holding space for her, release of trauma, more honest about my part in that trauma. Yes, yes, yes. Isn't that amazing when we can really hold space for others, especially when we're in relationship, whether it's family, to be like, wow, what's the whole picture here? Because a lot of times we're just seeing it from our perspective, right? And our hurt, our challenges, our whatever, or whatever the other person is like projecting at us or sharing with us. And it's really nice to be able to stand in the center of it and watch the whole picture and see all the roles and all the reflections and all the agreements in that way, so that it can be more on a level of tuning into the energetics that are present from a soul level, from a centered, grounded place, and to recognize and be accountable for ourself and our play in it as well, instead of maybe just holding on to guilt and shame or rejection and all of those things. So thank you. Yeah. Evie, I was starting a cycle of battles, big learning curve, cancer, amongst others. I'm now using these maturing experiences, peace and love. Wow. Congratulations for moving through that. Yeah. Rosemary, speaking truth to power. Yes. Rosemary, radiant blessings to all. Incredible. Yes, yes. So all of this is so perfect for where we're at now. And so when I was looking back at 2006, I was also making a big decision myself. I had a choice. I knew life was moving me in a different direction. And I had a couple of options that were very big. Either move to Mount Shasta or move down to Pacifica and start a business with was now my son's father. And obviously I chose that decision, and, it was a huge, it was a big shift in my life that, here I am now. And just, I've been in honor of all the things that have happened over those years, and the choices and the growth and the challenges and everything that came along with that choice and that timeline. And so now we get to step into this available timeline for us that's really going to uplift and elevate our frequency. And I was tuning in with the crystalline grid this morning and the codes and all of that. That was also streaming through the cosmos right now. And it's really that decision, it's a decision point right now. It's a choice point. Say, I'm going to be here. I'm going to be here in myself now. And whenever those other things start to arise, I acknowledge them and I stabilize this new energy. And that's what I've been doing all week, because I could feel, that oscillation or that pull, and going, nope, thank you very much. And we're going to stay right here. We're going to stay right here. And, really, really amplifying that strength, that inner resolve, that those other pieces don't have the energy, the pull, the play on us anymore. Yeah. So what we're going to do is align with that opportunity to allow this space to just really tune into what's available for you. It's not about, anybody else, what anybody else said. Maybe you picked up something like, oh yeah, that resonates. Just really tuning in and allowing what's available for you here through this. We're just gonna start the transmission. Yeah, great. Yeah, Stephen. So, what I'd like to do is, um, just start. And I know that there's going to be some streaming of coding coming in from, the Andromedans and from other spaces and places, but also just being open to us shifting. What I'm hearing is this collective trauma that's happened, that has happened on this earth. Ooh, it's bringing up some tears and emotion of what came up on this planet, of what was overlaid on this planet for us to even have to unwind this now, right? And through any and all other planetary lifetimes and experiences where this stuff started to arise and happen, right? So this is as we step more into our consciousness, more into this choice, more into this beingness, we get to start a new way of being on this planet, a new cycle of presence for all. And we get to ripple that out. So let's take a moment here to just get settled into our body. We get settled into our breath, get settled into this moment. So that we can give ourselves the gift today of honoring what is true now. Maybe taking a moment here to come into your body and placing a hand on your heart or anywhere else on your body that feels aligned, or maybe your higher heart that feels aligned with the new frequency, the new body, the new space, the new invitation of creating this presence, this momentum, this beauty, this beingness, this awareness, this presence of self. As we welcome in a crystalline code of just pure resonance, pure, 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 pure resonance around each one of you that aligns with your OverSoul blueprint and template. It's inviting what is in the highest alignment for your body, for your presence, for your awareness, to engage with the creativity of your beingness in this moment now. The creativity of what you're choosing, what's coming alive. Allowing, yeah. Ooh. And as we welcome this beautiful radiant light, as we welcome this beautiful radiant light around you, through you, as you invite it, taking a moment to be in gratitude for this opportunity for yourself that you're choosing in this moment now of your life, of your timeline, of your presence, of your awareness. To continually say yes and welcome these changes, welcome these shifts, welcome these embodiments. Breathing deep into your belly, breathing deep into your belly. And maybe have a sigh out Maybe have a sound out. Maybe move your body in any way that gives you some room, some spaciousness. Maybe relax your eyes, your shoulders, your belly, your legs, your feet. Just sink into this light, this energy. Just sink into this light, this energy. Let it embrace you, envelop you, fill you up, embrace you, envelop you, fill you up. In any areas of your body, of your being, that there's any tension, any resistance, any challenge, any pockets within your energy body, within your physical body, within your mind, with your heart, where all of this limitation has been stored. Just welcome the light to flow through and embrace it. Flow through and embrace it. Flow through and embrace it. And just say, yes, we've been in limitation throughout time and space, throughout our lifetimes. And we're no longer willing to hold it, to support it, to give power to it. No longer willing to serve it. No longer willing to give it any energy. And let all of that start to transmute through your body, through your energy, through your space, through your experience. That you get to be this light. You get to be this frequency. You get to be this pure light within you. All of the decisions, the choices with honor and grace, all the decisions, the choices, the agreements, the contracts with yourself, with your soul, with anybody in your life, with any and all lifetimes. Gratitude and honor and updating any and all contracts, agreements with yourself, with your soul incarnations, all the way back to source of your oversoul. We update any and all of those. Free and clear, free and clear, free and clear of limitations to yourself connection, to your self-love, to your self-value, to your voice, to your purity, to your presence, to your expression, to your gifts, to your creativity, to being in your power. Free and clear. Free and clear. Offer it up. Offer anything up that's coming up right now that may be a tension or resistance or an identity of yourself that may have wanted to serve those in any way due to any challenges in life, due to what anybody told you or showed you, or just any frequencies that have been held in our system unwillingly, unknowingly, involuntarily. I gotta say, unwinding any of those from any planets, from any other beings. Through all of our layers of our energy bodies, through the layers of our cells, our DNA, that we welcome the pure crystalline coding of source of our origin template to flow through. We're creating these crystalline bridges of consciousness anywhere they're needed for gentleness through our space, through our time, through our experience. Embracing compassion around us right now. as the center of Mother Earth and her new frequency is spiraling up this energy through your body, through your energy body, and down from source in the Andromedan crystalline grid field that supports the pure structures of creation, the pure structures of creation, the pure structures of creation. The pure structures of creation. Good. Bring up any technologies, known and unknown, within our bodies, within our systems, within our space that are not aligned with this pure organic consciousness of the pure codes of creation flowing. Inviting a pure crystalline light from source, you're brilliantly lighting up your oversoul that knows your pure wisdom, your pure consciousness, your pure freedom, your pure creativity, your pure knowingness, your pure embodiment. Flowing that light through all of your lifetimes, flowing that light down through the center channel of your body now. Flowing through your brain, highlighting your higher mind, your higher consciousness, your higher wisdom through your pineal gland, through all the glands, bringing them online to the higher consciousness and function of your physical body temple. To bridge your crystalline pure light of the code of your pure being, your uniqueness from your higher consciousness through down into your throat. Speaking your truth, feeling your truth, sounding your truth. Maybe take a sigh, just noticing anything that's needed in your body, in your space at this moment. Deep breath. If there's any tension you're holding with this frequency, giving yourself some space to maybe move or breathe as we enter, and breathing this into the higher heart, a pure crystalline light bridge of light, stream of coding of your pure consciousness from your higher mind through your throat into your higher heart, igniting, sparking the pure presence, the pure presence, the pure presence of your immune system, of yourself, of your soul through your thymus. Through and down into the physical heart and the spiraling beating, the spiraling movement and vortex of life force energy in the body, the spiraling vortex, just welcoming this pure crystalline light code through the spiraling vortex of your heart, this pure crystal consciousness of your unique expression of your soul, of yourself as source. Spiraling, breathing it through the lungs, breathing it through the heart, breathing it through all the cells of the body, through the spiral of the DNA, recoding itself, recoding itself, recoding itself, unwinding, rewinding, coming into the new presence, information, coding of your source consciousness. Good, yeah. All that is no longer needed, gently, gently, gently flowing out of the body and the energy body into the pure light to be transmuted into pure source energy. Following this path of crystalline light consciousness down through into the center of your torso. Being surrounded now by all of our guides and the pure consciousnesses of the indigenous, the Arcturian, the Pleiadian, the Lyran, the beautiful light crystalline codes of Mother Earth herself. of the elements of our body, saying yes to this living consciousness of life, this living consciousness of life. Consciousness meeting earth in the body, consciousness meeting soul in the body, consciousness and earth and soul meeting the oversoul and source of all that is. Breathing that into the torso of the divine self, the divine sacred light of wisdom, of beauty, of freedom, offering up even more any parts of the identity, of the personality, of the conditions of this life that are no longer needed, no longer wanting to be held in place, letting them know with honor and gratitude for all that they have done for you up to this moment. Thank you, thank you. And onward into transmutation, to this new being we become, welcoming them into the new being that you're becoming, welcoming them into the new being that you're becoming, that you are, that you are. Welcoming him into the brilliant light of your pure oversoul blueprint, crystalline coding of presence, of purity, of alignment, of embodiment. That this is our truth. This is your truth. Beautiful. Beautiful. Letting this flow through our sacral, our creative power, our freedom of life to create the organs and the tissue, our freedom of life to create, our freedom of life to create. Who do you get to be? Let it speak to you. Who do you get to be? All of the potential, probability, possibility here and now. Place your intention here and now. Invite the frequency of your being to fill you up, this powerful creative flow of presence, of source, of self, to root down through you. Really letting it swirl around, strengthen your root. Strengthen the base of your spine, saying yes. Saying yes to this life, to this body. Crystalline frequency flowing through to the root of your body. To the root of your body. Amplifying your presence, the meaningful, purposeful presence of you in this body. Flowing it down. Yes, good. Oof. Yes, freeing any of the traumas of body, embodiment, lifetime, choice to be in a body. Yeah. The families, the collectives, our environments. Yes, unwinding all of that as we ignite this amplification light code of your pure oversoul expression into the root of your being, of your body. Unwinding limitation, unwinding it to the unlimited pure potential of your pure self. Unlimited pure potential of your pure self, rooting in, yes, good, now flowing down through into the pure heart of Mother Earth, the crystalline core and the crystalline field of light consciousness that knows you as your oversoul, as your source self, in this body, in this life, meeting you, greeting you, holding you, walking with you, breathing with you, flowing with you, lighting it up, breathing. Good. Yes, yes, yes. Again, welcoming this pure light to fill you up. And any pains, hurts, thoughts, feelings that are arising that you know it's time to transmute into just a pure resonance. Into pure resonance. No longer needing to hold them. Surrendering into the safety of this pure, strong, brilliant, crystalline light. Knowing this is truth. Knowing this is truth. And then feeling welcoming, inviting this pure crystalline light from Mother Earth up through your root, up through the soles of your feet, the portals that connect to the earth, up through the portals of your feet, up your legs, then up through the center of your body, up through either side of your spine, welcoming it to flow through the nerves of your body, gently, 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 to repattern the voice within, the pattern of flow of energy within. Feeling your feet upon the pure crystalline foundation. Feel your feet upon the pure crystalline foundation. Feel your feet upon the pure crystalline foundation of earth, of life. Letting it flow up through the palms of your hands and your arms and up through the center channel and letting it meet through your heart, spiraling up through the neck, the back of the neck, up through the center of the head and the neck, up through into source and your oversoul. And here in this moment, breathing, letting it expand through you, this pulse of light breathing through you. That it's a natural flow. It is you. It is you. Pure, natural flow of life itself. Pure, natural flow of life itself. And in this moment, letting this frequency maybe share anything it wants to share with you. Maybe it's a knowing, a tingling, a sensation, an image, a word, a color that represents this grounded, embodied, brilliant foundation of your being at the core of yourself. To remind you, to bring you home, to bring you home, to bring you home, to bring you home. And we're going to send a light cord of light, of energy, pure crystalline coating down into the womb of life itself through all your births, through all your incarnations. To welcome this pure freedom code of light, of your pure expression of your oversoul through all of you, all of you, all of you. The consciousness of you, one consciousness that gets to unite in this moment now, in this precious moment. Of beauty, welcoming in pure love, pure love, pure love through this pure crystalline consciousness, radiating through every part of your being, celebrating the opportunity to love all of you as this pure crystalline light consciousness of this body, of your oversoul, and then bringing it to this body now. And all that's taken place in this life, we're going to unwind anything else that's needed from any of the cycles of life from here to that 19 years ago of this cycle, unwinding, 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 freeing up any more of that energy that already was freed up, blessing that life, then blessing life in between, saying, this is who I choose to be now, creating this new me, this new version, this new truth of me in this moment, in this moment. Pure presence, pure presence of light, of love, of harmony, of balance, of honor. Beautiful. Taking a moment to be with yourself, to be with your breath, to be with your body, to be with your presence, just being in this moment now. Stillness, strength, pure connection, unity. As we welcome this energy to ripple through all the lands that we're upon, all the elements, and through the whole of Earth and beyond, rippling out this pure presence of consciousness as we choose to shift our agreements, the collective agreements, into the pure, original, organic consciousness of self, of source, of our oversouls, of being, and of embodiment in these souls on this planet, to be in our pristine beauty and creativity, love, freedom, harmony, balance, unity on all levels, peace. And maybe connecting into your intention again. Maybe it's new, maybe it's the same. You're just welcoming the I am presence of yourself now. And then welcoming this to engage with every aspect of your life. Your home, the people you interact with, maybe your pets, any jobs, any friends, co-workers, your car, any part of you that is going to invite this healing, this transformation, this new foundation of who you are into life, into expression, into the living consciousness that you are. Beautiful. Breathing into your body, maybe taking another sigh or moving if needed to support your body, maybe drinking some water, welcoming you into your body, feeling your feet, feeling your hands, feeling your presence, welcoming your energy body to come closer to your physical body if needed, to become more grounded, present, finding that anchoring point in the center channel of your body that allows you to be here and now and for all that took place to integrate with ease and grace, strength, connection, awareness. Wow. Amazing. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Whew. You are all amazing. You're all so amazing in what you allowed to move through and transmute. Wow. Such an incredible field of awareness, consciousness in this moment together here. Oh, thank you, Lydia. Yeah. Whew. The whole body's tingling. All right. Yes. So I'd love to hear in chat what came through, what took place for you. Yeah. Carol, at one point I yawned a lot, lots of release. Yes, that's always a sign of release. Yes. Jocelyn, thank you to community blessings. It's such a privilege. Kristen, you are amazing. Thank you. Appreciate you, Jocelyn. You're amazing as well. Thank you for being here. Yeah, Marianne, thank you for this amazing experience. Thank you. Yeah, Ida, Catherine, thank you. Perfect. What a powerful movement of energy. Really feeling that solidify and the joyous beauty and the connection and celebration of Mother Earth too. And there's just such a steadiness, such a no wavering, no wavering at all. Just moving through. Yeah. Yeah. So what was that? Monica, wow, that was so powerful and beautiful, transmuting a lot for sure. A lot of family relational trauma. Thank you, thank you. You're welcome. Larry, powerful. Yes. Jeff. Oh, yeah, Jeff, go ahead. Yeah.
I've been feeling angry this afternoon, and it was here around me. And with your meditation, I just begin to thinking, is that me beginning to fragment my energy? Instead of drawing it in and acting on it, pushing it out so I don't have to act on it. Yeah.
Yeah. Beautiful, beautiful recognition. Yeah. Thank you for sharing that, Jeff. Beautiful. Yeah, thank you for sharing that shift of anger and choosing to be in a moment of unity rather than fragmenting. Yeah. Yeah, it is interesting, and it's a good point that you bring up, Jeff, of how we do that, that these emotions, these things of our identity that we start to put our attention and awareness on, it is a fragmentation from our center. And it's also a point of just connection, like, ooh, the inquiry. Okay, let's come back to my center. What is this? Like, what's the anger about? What's underneath that? What's motivating it? What's bringing it through, or the pain or the discomfort or whatever we're feeling? And then welcoming it to circulate in that pure centered energy so we can have a relationship, a communication with it. Like, what am I needing right now? Or what am I not giving myself? Or what am I giving away right now that's causing this energy to rise up in this way? And, or maybe some energy just needs to leave my body that is no longer needed to be stored here. So let's just give it some space, but maybe in a way that we're aware and conscious and having a communication with it and welcoming it. Yeah. So let's see. Thank you, Jeff. Let's see. Larry, powerful. Yes. Conway, thank you. Powerful process. I sense the lightning and the solidifying. Yes. Marge, thank you. Yes. Ronnie, I visualized my daughter here in the circle as well as we were getting to know each other again. Oh, beautiful. One another again. Thank you. And she is dealing with trauma release from an abusive domestic situation. We are healing. Yes. You are healing. She is healing. Yeah, Evie, thank you. Very moving, very powerful. What pure light and love. I visualize that I am a pink gas. Oh, cool. Like, I love that. Like a non-physical, beautiful, etheric energy. Like that's what's coming through as you're saying that. It's a beautiful etheric energy. Body shaking energy flows. Fun. Yeah, me too, Gordon Ray. Absolutely. Yeah, Gordon. Yeah. I just stepped outside to further ground. There's a rainbow around the sun. Thank you, Conway. Yeah. Beautiful. Love that. Sundog. The sun was just setting here in Dublin. Your beautiful voice and incantation joined the last rays of light in bright colors everywhere. Oh, such a radiant blessing to be with you. Ooh, okay, so I'm going to YouTube. I gotta read these. Lucy, wow, thank you. I feel so amazing and aligned. Yes. Magdalena, thank you. I felt into emotional pockets charged with intensity, anxiety, knots opening, release, and my eyes teared up, accessing deeper peace underneath. Whoa, gorgeous Magdalena. Thank you. Heather Smith, tears. Yes. Lucy, so much peace. Oh, yes. Oh, I'm feeling it too. It's very shifting, it's very that I could definitely feel that shift of the solidifying of what has been and what is now and what you're choosing and what you want to continue to choose and what's aligning in the system and through our whole field as a collective, right? So radiant. Yeah. Stephen, yeah, wonderful. Thank you. So I know we just opened up a really beautiful sacred space of light and consciousness and awareness. And I'm just feeling called to share the Embodied Temple of Light immersion that I'm going to be that we're having here in Hot Springs, Arkansas in October. And this is what we're going to be doing for 5 days. This is it. This is what we're going to be doing for our time here on this crystalline land. And so we have a few spots left. So I'm inviting anyone that's feeling this energy and wants to be with us on the land to engage with this energy, to really shift this space of consciousness and be in alignment with the self. This is the space, this is the time, this is the moment, and we're going to be working with what comes through these eclipse seasons, these eclipses to really engage with this energy. Yeah, so thank you. Let's see. Ray, I'm just starting to understand what shift means. Yes, yay. Can feel it, right? Like, whoo. Yes. Sarah, thank you, Kristen. So needed this space to relax and further integrate, moving through so much disillusionment as I see, feel, decode more and move into further clarity on my path. Always appreciate these beautiful meditations together. Yes, Lydia, you're such a beautiful soul. Thank you, Lydia. So are you. And so are all of you. I'm just always feeling the beauty of what we get to share together, what we get to create together in these moments, because this is the truth of light. This is the truth of life, right? When we get to say yes to ourself again and again and again and really connect in with the frequency that is our truth and really start to give that our power. And I know that, what's been happening a lot in sessions with people and those people that we're all here together with is that decision. Like, how much are we going to keep giving our energy and our power over to these things that, you know, have defined us and maybe have, kept our identity, intact for that. But it's time for the new. It's time for the new relationship so that those identities get to unwind and shift and not have the same type of pull on our consciousness, on our mind, on our awareness anymore. Right? So that we can continually welcome, as Ray was saying, that shift into the trueness of the self and feel that stability, still feel that solidness in the pure self, right? The pure self. And so when we go through this, this is why we honor what has been before this. right? Honor what has been before this so that we're not invalidating or saying, oh, I only have to be this. All of that, had its purpose, and now we're giving ourselves new purpose. We're giving ourselves new purpose and meaning. And that's powerful when we can look at it from that place of, what do I really want to bring into life? What do I really want to bring to life? As honoring the creator of the self, your creation of self. What's going to be my focus, my energy? It's more like a glide. Yeah, can be. It can be. Yeah, and true. New timelines. Absolutely. That's what we're doing. Because we could stay on the trajectory of our older identities, right? If we want to. Do we want to? No, not really. I know everyone here is like, no, I don't need to do that anymore. Don't need to keep repeating that cycle, that pattern. No, thank you. That's had enough energy, right? So, yeah, boring. Yeah. Love that. Oh my goodness. Yeah. So let's yeah, deep thanks as the mystery unfolds. Yes. 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 So I'd love to just note that, we're going to be coming into the next eclipse, and so this is a time to really go, all right, I am going to connect in with what I'm choosing right now, what I'm letting anchor in, what I'm letting this new foundation, this crystalline light foundation through my whole being to bring alive within me and in my life, to start, bridging this awareness of this next shift that we're going to be, moving through this month, right? And so this is what we get to do, just noticing maybe how your responses or reaction shift. Notice how maybe your body language, notice what you're willing to express through your voice, noticing maybe where you're changing. And give yourself that presence of awareness. Maybe every day now, like tune into this field of pure crystalline light of your oversoul, of the pure crystalline light of earth holding you, embracing you, and recognizing you, knowing you, just as source knows you, just as your soul and your oversoul know you, and you getting to know you. You're welcoming, I know myself, I am myself. Really tuning into that throughout the day and seeing what that highlights in your body or your mind or your awareness, so that you can shift through anything that arises where you can sense, that part of you that's like, ooh, I'm getting pulled into that, thought loop, or I'm getting pulled into that response, or I'm getting pulled into that, way of being. It's like, nope, I feel my feet on the solid crystalline foundation of my truth, of my soul. I'm rooting in. I'm here. I am here in this pure presence of self. Thank you, and we're moving in this way. So just keep this, that is a great way to continue to call your power back from anything else that's calling your attention, that kind of wants to keep in place, and say, yes, I hear you. Have compassion for the part of yourself that doesn't want to leave. I love you, and here we are. Thank you. So Jocelyn, yeah, I saw a deep purple light encircled by white light for a long time. I had to answer the phone, and I think it had to do with my sister wanting to be a part of it. We pray to be together later today. Oh, I'm not sure. To celebrate her partner's birthday with us today. The whole group will be blasted with this beautiful light. Wonderful. Again, I am so grateful to have been guided to you, Kristen. Yeah, thank you. Savannah, your words are like honey. Oh, beautiful. I like that. So sweet and tasty. Sorry for typing errors. Yeah, no worries. Yeah, I do it all the time. You get my emails, I read back, and I'm like, oh, I proofread that like 2 or 3 times, and I still looked over that one. Oh, oh well. Such is life. Yeah. Thumb this broadcast up. Oh, thank you, Ida. Appreciate you on YouTube. Yeah. On this broadcast stuff. That's great. Oh, yeah. So, yes. So just honoring all of you, your choice to be here, not just your choice to be here right now in this moment, in this co-creation, but your choice to be here in your body on this earth at this time to go through this movement, this change, this opportunity that you are the one, you are, and just taking that in, taking that in, that all of life, you've always been the one. And now you get to, breathe that in more deeply for you and honoring yourself, having this celebration of life through all of life's experiences. Yeah. Anything else that wants to be shared through chat? Yeah. Through your experience. Yeah, let's see. Lisa, so much emotion moved through me during this full moon eclipse time now, making space to receive more abundance in all ways. Yes, more abundance in all ways, or in your aligned ways for all of you. Yes, yes, yes. Celebration of life to live it now and not for others after we're gone. Yes, what's really profound about that statement right there is that, oftentimes we talk about the generations coming and the legacy that we're leaving and all of that. You being you and your highest presence of self in and of itself is the legacy, is that paves the energetic, crystalline pathways for all of that. You're grounding it in. Yeah, shivers, right? Yeah, right? So when we put pressure on ourselves to have to be in purpose or purposeful, Gordon, that was your first intention. Beautiful. Yeah. Is the abundance. Yeah. Is that when we step into this energy in this frequency, it is the frequency of abundance because we are stepping into the fullness and wholeness of ourself. What else is there in that, right? Everything that is ready to be received. And when we align with the oversoul through the wholeness of ourself, then there is that ability. And when we start to, what Jeff was saying earlier, fragment, right? When we get to fragment through our thoughts or our, we start to contract into a certain thought or a certain feeling or a certain something, right? We kind of forget for a moment our wholeness. We forget for a moment the greatness of our being. And so that's why, as we are really solidifying this in our bodies through the earth, through our experience right now, we get to remember that whenever we get into those moments, we go up. Let's not forget. Let's remember right now that even in this moment, my pure wholeness in my full abundance exists of life. And I know I'm feeling this. I'm gonna have compassion myself for feeling this and having this moment of maybe self-doubt or anger or frustration or lack or whatever it is. And I welcome it into my wholeness with me again through feeling this and feeling my feet on the ground with pure crystalline awareness, pure crystalline, and just, okay, all of it, and that remembering that we're not alone through this experience. It may feel that way, but, we have each other here. We have remembering the frequencies of our old oversouls, the earth, all the elements. I mean, it's all here and present for us. Yeah, Ronnie, thank you for all you do always. You're beautiful. Thank you. Carol, you have validated the downloads I've been receiving lately, and I needed this today. It helped me to trust what I'm receiving, to trust myself. Thank you. You're so welcome. Yes, yes, yes. Absolutely. Trust yourself. Yeah, Lisa, heightened connection to seashells, ocean, and music, all of these assisting with the transitions we're going through. And too, absolutely. Thank you. Yeah, so I'm not sure that you bring that up because I know a lot of people are receiving a lot of water codes right now and how the water is speaking a lot. And this weekend I was in the water in Lake Ouachita where we're going to be going through two in the Embodied Temple of Light Immersion in October. And it was just such pure crystalline presence, and frequency. And it was just so wonderful to emerge. And I was swimming in the water and just feeling that. And I would just like kind of skim the surface or float and just go into that unified state. And my son was walking along the shore of the bank because he's always looking for crystals because there's crystals everywhere and and he's like, come check something out. And I went over and we were talking, and then the trees just started speaking, and I was connecting with the trees, and I just went up to the tree, and we just said hi and we touched it, and it just like rippled out into this unified field of awareness and consciousness, and everything just started to move in radiant waves of energy where it was all just everyone together, and I could just hear everything speaking at once, the trees and the grass and I was just thanking the rocks and the ancient ones and the winged ones, and I found a feather, and I got to get it identified, but it's like brown and white, and it's really large, and I see bald eagles over there, so I'm like, oh, is this a bald eagle feather? and and so it was just like, and we were alone in this cove, and it was just so pristine, and that's what I welcome for all of you, is these pristine moments of connection, of unity with nature, with the elements, with yourself, with life, with the beauty of the presence of all that is, that supports us and that we're in engagement with all the time, and to immerse yourself in that experience. Yeah, whenever possible. Yeah. Yeah. Lucy, thank you so much, Kristen. I am grateful for this transmission and connection. Much love to you and everyone. Yeah. Thank you. So, again, just want to say so much gratitude and love for each and every one of you. And if you've had a nudge and you are feeling the call, I know some of you here are going to be with us for the Embodied Temple of Light Immersion. And so if you'd like to join us, we're going to be having it on the land here in Hot Springs, Arkansas, on the crystal, to really engage with these powerful frequencies of ourself, October 8th through the 14th. So I'd love for any and all of you that want to connect with me about it, to see your alignment, email me. We'll set up a connection call. I'd love to share more of that with you, because it's going to be, I can feel it already. The energy is really amplifying for it. And, just feeling all of us present, no matter where we are, to remember each other. Remember these moments. And remember how connected we felt in this moment, so that if you have a moment, you're like, wait a minute, I know there's other, we're all a stream of consciousness solidifying this creation energy in the pulse of the earth, in the pulse of our cosmic connection to all that is. I'm supported, I'm held, I'm loved, I'm supported, so that you can remember, that there is that for you in every moment. So love to you and all. Thank you, Ray. Love you too. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, thank you for sharing this. Oh my God, I welcome Puritan moments as much as it makes me try. Yeah, wonderful. Yeah, Evie, the way seems to be water, pure energy, and human water body aligning. And what that's bringing in for me right now is plasma, and how, there really is this purity of plasma within all of us that exists at the core of our being. And I feel that water is the closest element to reminding us of that, especially because our body is mostly that water with the plasma, and there's plasma in our blood, and all of how it moves, our life force energy in and out, and the plasma of the sun and the earth and space itself. And so I think that's why the water is speaking so much, not only because of the creation codes that the whales and the dolphins and all of them speak, but they're speaking an ancient language of the creation codes, but also because they're living in that plasma state, right, of connection to being, and it's wanting to remind us of that we all speak our own origin creation code, of self. And when we tune into that and welcome that, that's who we get to be at all times, no matter what. So love you all. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. May you be well. And yeah, take care of yourself through this. Maybe after this, you want to go be in nature, or, or, do something nourishing and nurturing for yourself. Make sure you stay hydrated, because when we move a lot of this energy, and also maybe take some electrolytes or minerals, because when we move a lot of this energy, it can really burn up a lot of our minerals. So definitely take good care of yourself with your nutrition, with your choices. and maybe get out in the sun if you can, or the moon. So yeah, plasma equals consciousness. Indeed, Evie. Wells and springs rising from the core. We are. We're springing from the core. Much love and light, Lydia. Yeah, thank you all so much. Appreciate you all. And reach out if you want to come visit, be with us in October for the Embodied Temple of Light Immersion. Just email me. Love to have you with us in this frequency. I'll send out the replay for this, and you can tap into it at any point in time you want again, and it's on YouTube as well. Yeah, Savannah, thank you so much. Love to you all. Thank you all. I love seeing your faces, those of you who come on video. So I appreciate you, Ronnie, Ray, Judy, and Savannah, Margaret, Gordon, Leo. Thank you. Yeah, much love to you. Be well. And all that were on YouTube, thank you for being here.